Hey Scorpio, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Define's channel, what is that? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Definitely a great message, Scorpio, for February 1st to the 16th. So happy Valentine's Day to you guys when we get there. Anyways, great message. So let's just dig into this. Some cards for you guys to start off your reading. So the first card for you guys says fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So, guys, what this tells me is that I don't know who this is for, but it's kind of this feeling like when it comes to love, you're really afraid. So I don't know if you've been burned in the past, if you've been really hurt from someone in the past, but it's kind of like there's a new connection or there's a new love or there's new type of energy around you guys. And it doesn't necessarily have to be new. It could be someone that you already know, someone that you've already had connections with. But what's coming through is that you guys are afraid to open yourself up to this person. And I feel like maybe the connection with this person is really strong. Maybe you're afraid because it's not a connection you've ever felt before. So there's a lot of love and there's a lot of fear going on for Scorpios for the first half of February. The second one says self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So I feel like this is definitely a self-esteem issue. This is definitely you not feeling like you're good enough for this person. You're not feeling like you're good enough for this connection. So it's really getting yourself in check and realizing that you are valuable, you are worthy, this person's obviously attracted to you for the right reasons, but it's more about you really understanding that you have to believe that you're worthy of love in all of its forms. So I got validation from the angel card. So what it says is that, the one angel card coming through says in the near future. So I feel like what this means is that love could be coming to you in the near future, or a love connection. Could be another new love connection, but it's going to be successful. Whatever this connection is, whatever this relationship is, even if it takes a while, Scorpio, I feel like, if you just go past that fear, if you go past the self-esteem issue that you have going on right now, I feel like things will gravitate and work themselves out. So let's move on into your reading. Clear these cards, make room. Okay. So Scorpio, I feel with the Nine of Wands, you guys are really like at a loss right now. You feel really defeated. You feel like you have no idea kind of what you should do, I guess. So if there is a connection around you guys, if there is a relationship, if there is some sort of person who, they might be on your mind, you might be thinking about them, but it's like, how do I gravitate back towards them? How do I express how I feel? Like, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up. I don't know if you guys recently ghosted someone, if you recently left someone, or if someone left you, but I feel like it's either you want to come back to someone or someone wants to come back to you, but it's kind of you're in your head right now because you're like, I was stupid, I was wrong. How do I come back to this person, or this person's doing it to you? Could be a fire sign you guys are dealing with, but it's just in this place where I feel like some of you have just lost hope when it comes to love. You've lost hope when it comes to, kind of where you're headed, like any connections. And I mean, to start off February with that type of energy, I feel like that definitely has a lot to do with fear and a lot to do with self-esteem. So, you guys got to know you're worthy of love in all of its forms, like I said. But, you're at a crossroads right now, and you feel like you've hit hard times. And, I feel like some of you are battling through it, though. I don't feel like a lot of you, I feel like half of you are giving up, but I feel like a lot of you are trying to bear through your emotions or work through your emotions, because the Five of Swords with the Nine of Wands, that's what it tells me. So you're in this place right now where, you're trying your hardest to figure out how to fix the situation. You're trying your hardest how to, figure out how to work this connection. I feel like you're wounded. You're definitely wounded, Scorpio, and I definitely feel like it has taken its toll on its self-esteem, on your self-esteem. But you want to get into a committed relationship. I don't feel like you guys don't want to. I feel like you guys do want to get into a committed relationship. So I think you get to this point where you're like, you know what? I have to move away from what's no longer serving me. I have to move away from what's not at my best interest. And I feel like once you disconnect yourself from someone who you know isn't for you, and you align yourself with, allowing that fear to disappear, it's kind of like once you realize that the fear can't stop you anymore, once you realize that your self-esteem can't stop you anymore, I feel like that door is going to open when it comes to love. But you guys are definitely in your head for the first half of February. You got to leave it to karma too. I mean, the justice is here. So that tells me that karma is playing a big role right now. Your ego as well. You need to weigh out your options. You need to find a balance. Some of you need to see the truth. You're not seeing what you need to see right now because your eyes are blinded from the truth. So it's like, whatever you think you know about a situation, you actually don't, Scorpio. Because you're not taking the time to see it. Because you're too busy being in the Knight of Wands energy where you're feeling hopeless and defeated and you feel alone. You feel like, you have no other options. You're holding on to this one last wands. And it's kind of like Spirit saying, like, you've already defeated 8 wands behind you. You only have one more wand to go through. So what are you so afraid about? You got to get yourself out of that fear. You got to get yourself out of thinking that you're not worthy of love again. You got to weigh out the pros and cons. You've got to realize that you, just like everyone else, you're worthy of love. You're worthy of commitment. You got to be the emperor. You got to be a badass. You got to be confident in who you are and what you bring to the table. You got to be stable in who you are. And, I often tell people on Facebook, and I'm always interacting with, my clients, that, if someone doesn't love you for your flaws and all, then they don't deserve you. If they can't see what they have in front of them, then move on. Someone else will see how amazing you are. And I mean, you're being divinely guided with the Hierophant right now. So some of you could even be finding yourself in church more, praying more, meditating. But it's kind of like Spirit's just coming through and saying, look, like, we're all here for you. Call upon your angels if you guys need help, if you need assistance. But again, 2 of Pentacles. So find a balance. Weigh out your options. No, doesn't necessarily mean that the first love option that comes your way in February, you jump on that. No, it means you take the time to figure out what it is Scorpio needs. What is it that you want? What is it that you want in a partner? What is it that you don't want? Because you will have a fast commitment come through. There's fast communication coming through for you guys. 6 of Cups. Someone is lurking. Someone is watching you. I feel like children could be affecting things right now for you guys when it comes to your love life. This is also for me talking about childhood memories. You guys be walking down memory lane, thinking about things that have happened from your past. But it's also a positive card for me because it tells me that the seeds that you guys have planted the last couple months, years, they're starting to blossom. Things are starting to work in your favor. But it's all going to stem back to that fear and that self-esteem. But at the end of the day, you guys have every reason to be happy right now with the 9 of Cups. You have so many reasons to smile. You have so many reasons to celebrate. This could even be, talking about you guys hosting something or having a get together. Maybe it's hosting a dinner party at your place, and getting friends and family together, doing some, I don't know. What are those dating things? Or what's that thing called? I don't even know what that is. Where you go to places and you meet people, but it's like a dating thing, and then you meet a whole bunch of people at once. I don't know where they're going with that. But maybe blind. It could be a blind date. Maybe you go on a blind date in February. But the Chariot is here, so this tells me someone needs to own their shit. Someone needs to be in their element. Someone needs to be on their A game. Someone needs to be on their ball. Someone needs to see how much they've already grown. You're victorious, or you will be victorious, Scorpio. This also tells me with the Chariot that you're looking at people with this, energy of, if you can't man up, then get out. If you're not going to be the man I need you to be, then sit down so I can see the next man behind you kind of attitude, right? It's kind of like knowing that I'm not going to just settle anymore, and having that emperor badass, confidence to know that, you have taken that time to step back and work on you. And the last thing you need is to go back down not memory lane, but the last thing you need to do is all of that hard work that you've done to progress where you are right now, is to have a slip up and go right back there. No, we're not going back there anymore. Because you guys have love coming in with the Two of Cups. There's love around you. There's a union. There's two people coming together. This is twin flame. This is soulmate for me. This is, love. This is harmony. This is a soul connection. This is two people coming together, like I said, but it's divinely guided and it's going to be when it's supposed to come in. And I mean the 10 of Cups here. So this is that happy family, happy life. Happy family, happy life card. All right. After every storm becomes a rainbow. So you may have gone through a really shitty storm. You may have gone through a shitty, last couple months could be shitty months. Last couple weeks could have been a really shitty. And Spirit's coming through and saying, look, like, you're at 10 of Cups now, which means that you're going to have that emotional, physical, mental fulfillment that you guys want. Maybe even the ending result is a happy relationship because we had the Two of Cups there. So there is union coming together for love for Scorpio in the month of February. But you got to get out of fear. You got to get away from that self-esteem. You got to know that you deserve love. All right, Scorpio? Let's read your oracle card. It says, believe in your dreams. Believe in yourself and reach for the stars. You have the courage, patience, and passions within you to make a difference. When you have a dream, only you have the responsibility to make it real. Dreams are never free. It may take time, energy, and sacrifice to create the reality and live your dream. It also takes preparation, determination, and effort. Never compromise or surrender your dreams. Believe in yourself and believe in your dreams. So there could be something in here in February where Spirit's coming through and saying, like, the best thing you can do right now is pay very close attention to your dreams. Keep a journal by your bed because the angels could be coming through and giving you signs in your dream, and you're going to want to log that down. All right, Scorpio? So that is what I have for you guys for February 1st to the 16th. You guys take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys again soon.